Hello everyone and welcome back for more of The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. And in the last video, we finished off the first half of the game. And in this video, we shall start the second half of the game. If I can actually fucking learn how to play the stupid song right. Why am I having problems like this? Why is this I'm good at this game. But no, apparently because I'm Let's Playing it, I suck at it. I immediately suck at it. Also, I've been trying to do a little bit better in terms of commentary because my first half sucks, so I'm going to try to be a little bit better in the second half. So anyways, now we're going to sail to the Mother and Child Isles. Now, if you notice that there's a warp point over it. Now, it's not going to warp you outside the island, but instead, it's going to warp you inside the Mother Island. You can only get in here by using the Ballad of the Gales. Only way. And there is a fairy fountain here. I love this music that's going to come up. And it's a baby Fi. Well, at least that's what I think now. Tell me, little boy, can you control the wind? Why do people, like, immediately ask that? It's like, for some reason, the wind is the most important thing here. So young to have such power. How'd you find me here? Did you know to find me here? Past playthroughs? I am the queen of the fairy world. What is the matter, my child? Doesn't that not surprise you, young one? I like you. And so, I shall give you new power to the bow that you wield. I don't know why, that just seems weird the way she's just like, I like you. She crushed her dolly! I love how the one makes the eye close and the other one makes the eyes open. And what do we get? Now we have the powers for fire arrows and ice arrows. Woo! So now we can shoot arrows that are flaming or they can freeze. Yay! And someone just notified me on Skype. Yay! Ice arrows can freeze the hottest flames and fire arrows can melt the coldest ice. So they cancel. What happens if you just like try to fire them at each? I guess they cancel out. I don't know why I would ask that. The fairies in this fountain will ease your weariness. Use them as you need to. Well, I'm pretty much full on health, though. After just coming back from a boss battle. I must tell you, you are just my type. And the king ran along, like, yeah, that's my boy, Link. He got all the hot bitches. Or fairy, I don't know. And it looks like that, I don't know. She looks like a doll because she just slumps over. So it got her strings. Well, there's really nothing else inside here. That's pretty much the scope of inside the Mother Island. There's absolutely nothing else of interest in here. I guess, unless you really want fairies. But that's about it. God, play the song right. It's 4/4. It's down, right, left, up. Why is that so hard for me to do? I don't know why I have trouble with this. I really don't. So now we're going to warp to Windfall Island because that is pretty much the most of what's going to be focusing on for the next few videos because there's a lot now that we can do on Windfall. Like I said, Windfall is going to be a major hub of a lot of side quests that you're going to do in this game. Mainly because there's a lot of stuff to do here. And while not every side quest, you're going to have like elements of them that have to be solved on Windfall Island. And some of them you just end up actually solving on Windfall Island just by mistake. Now there's mail there, but I'm going to get that later just because we're going to have to deliver a letter, so I'll just get it then. But anyways, the first thing is over... Oh wait, hold on. I can delete this picture now. There's that woman right there standing next to the shop. Her name is Minenko, I think. So we're going to take a picture of her. We just need to take a picture of her. This is a really easy-ass thing to do. If you could indulge me for a moment, please admit that I'm looking fine. Why, looking this fine would have won me the Miss Windfall crown way back when. Well, it seems like that she's very proud of her image. I'm still looking better than all the younger girls I know. Woo-hoo-hoo. So what you want to do now is lock onto her and show her a picture that you took of her. Make sure that her whole body's in the frame. Well, is this how I look today? Well, I had no idea that the gloss on my skin was so perfect. Just look at me, I am so stunning. Oh, I feel so wonderful now. I have to reward you for making me feel so good about myself. Here, I am surprised that no one else is creeped out about us just taking pictures of things. And we got a treasure chart! Yay! So that is another treasure chart. Really easy one to get. I don't know if you have to have the colored pictograph for this, but I usually do by this time. So I guess, you know, you could try with the black and white. I've never really done it with the black and white. So, but I'm pretty sure you can do it with either one. I just do it with the colored one because by the time I do that, it's like, oh hey, I need to take a picture of this bitch. And dude! Stupid killer bees! Oh, of course! Of course! Of course their fat heads have to get into the frame. You guys have the dumbest nickname ever. There's a guy in Venice whose name is Tony, and he shares the same name as your dumbass little group, and I told him it was the dumbest thing ever, and it still is. So now I'm taking a picture of this girl who I totally just forgot the name of, but it's who Anton is interested in. Jeez, there's supposed to be an R in there, dumbass. And now we're gonna head in here. It's gonna be a surprise to you. Look who it is! You there, halt! Oh, you're just some wretched street urchin. I thought you were the postman. Be thankful, because if you were the postman, I would have shooed you out here before you could say boo. But say, you look rather familiar for a street urchin. Perhaps we met someplace? That is the old creepy guy who was begging you to save his daughter, which we did. And now he's a complete D-hole. And down there is going to be something that's important later on for a piece of art. And I think a treasure chart too. And this is Maggie. Oh, to think that I would survive my ordeal and return to this town. And to think that I would ever be able to live in such a beautiful, opulent house. It's like a dream come true. Was that opulent? I think it's opulent. But no! No, it's a nightmare. Without him by my side, it's like a rainstorm rages in my heart. Dramatic. He was so kind to me in the Forsaken Fortress. That sweet boy who gave me all those expensive necklaces when I fled from that cursed island. Just hearing his name lifts my spirits. Mo, the wonderful moblin for the Forsaken Fortress. Is that bestiality? Or furry love? Ah! What the fuck, lady? I'm always writing heartfelt letters with overflowing emotions. Why don't you answer me, Mo? Ah! This is bad, oh terribly bad. I've already drifted off into my own dream world. By the way, I have this request for you. Would you take this letter I've just finished inking delivered to the post box for me? Please, I beg of you. Why is she wearing bunny ears on her head? Okay, sure, why not? What? Really? You're such a dear. You made Maggie so happy. What did we get? We got a letter. So now I gotta go deliver that to the post box, which is where I can get that jumpy thing that apparently because I have mail. Post box, don't you dare forget! Well, I have to get there because there's something I'm gonna need to get. Secrets of a girl's heart should be shared only with the person that they're wanting to have sex with. I made up the last part. I'm pretty sure though that's implied. So anyways, yeah, that's Maggie. If you remember back when we rescued Errol, there were two other girls there. Maggie, which was actually a girl of a poor father, and Mila, who was the daughter of a rich person. Now, after they were rescued by the pirates, pretty much Mila's dad had to sell everything in order to get her back, while Maggie's dad made rich off of the skull necklaces and could pay off for her daughter and much more. So anyways, behind this building there is a ladder that we can climb up to, and you're going to want to remember to press this, because at the very top, there's a switch. You could have probably done this a lot earlier, but I mean, there's really nothing more that you could have done with this. I'm just doing it now for convenience sake, because that way we can do it all closer together. It makes the windmill finally start moving, but it's not only a windmill, as you can see that there are carts on it, so it's also a Ferris wheel. And that was a really far jump. Okay, letter. Let's go put the letter, because I'm going to forget that later on. So yeah, it's kind of interesting how that happens. Now don't worry, we're going to be able to see Mila too. Or is it Mila? I'm pretty sure it's Mila. It's not Mia, because there's only one. Oh, I know that for a fact. Good morning! Letter from Blake. We have one letter. Here's your letter. Well, let's see what it is. Dear Blake, I recently received some golden feathers from my boyfriend, who mentioned you. It's Hoskit. It's Hoskit's girlfriend. I'm something of a bird enthusiast, so I know it must have been hard to get all of these feathers. Now if you go to the Forbidden Woods. It's pretty easy, actually. I want you to be as happy as we are, Blake, so I'm sending you this heart as a token of our affection. What did we get? And we get a piece of heart! Oh, how nice. See, I love the Rito people. They help us out in saving our lives and also giving us health. Charge for delivery. Oh wait, hold on. Dumbass. Go to the, thing. Go to the thing! Dude. There we go. Equip it! Don't. Oh my god. There we go. Oh, it has a bunny ear on it. There's bunny ears on it. Ka-chink! The post box is near Dragon Moose Island. Postage is only 5 rupees. Do you wish to send this letter now? This now. There's no letter there. I just have it. Hereby being accepted by delivery. Thank you for using the Island Postal Service. We appreciate your business. Alright, there we go. Now, I believe we're going to need to at least wait one day for events that will continue happening. Oh, cool. Anson's here. So we're going to want to show him the picture that we took of his girlfriend, whose name continually slips my mind. Picture grabbing it, buddy. Actually, buddy, this is the girl I've had my eye on lately. Wow, she really is that pretty. I mean, just seeing this picture out reminds me of how gorgeous that girl is. But no, I'll never be happy with just a mirror pictograph. Never. That's it. I made my decision. I'm gonna go get that girl to go out with me. It's gotta be done, buddy. I've got it. Maybe I'll invite her to join me at the cafe bar for coffee. For coffee, of course. What else? Drugs? So what's your name, anyway? You think she's nice? Does she have a set photo? Ooh, I'm so nervous. Well, then that'd be adultery, and that would be weird. What is that girl? Linda. That is her name. Okay. I mixed up, I almost mixed up, Mila, and Linda's name. Oh my god, I cannot name today. How do I Wind Waker? So now the next thing is here inside this game shop. I was going to do this game shop a lot earlier, but it's a game that I honestly suck at. It's basically a battleship game. We are required to play it if you're going to do 100%, but I'm going to save that for later when we have more rupees, because I'm telling you guys I'm going to fail a lot. My face when I do this challenge and I get it on the first try. I'm going to be so upset if that happens. But now anyways, we can ride this Ferris wheel / windmill thing all the way around, because there's something that we will be able to get if we ride all the way around. If you notice, on the other side of this riding thingy is Lenzo's house. Now, something very interesting happens inside the shop near when you're not inside it and you don't come in through the front door. I'm gonna erase these photographs because we're gonna need to get a photograph. We're gonna need to really be sneaky with this picture. And I kind of don't like missing this one because doing this whole process over again is kind of annoying. So I want to try to see if I can at least get it on the first try there. Alright, we need to make that top door right there. So let's see if we can we make that jump? Yeah! No! Second try's a charm, come on. Let me get a little bit lower. Maybe like right there, dude! Oh! Oh, that was close. That was really close. I almost did not make that. But just like going through the whole thing sucks. You have to wait through 2 loading times. You have to go through a building and everything. And look, we get 50 rupees! But hey, there's something else here. Look at that treasure chest. Look, special. What's that? You probably saw this earlier when we were in that top room in Lenzo when we were looking at all the pictures, but what did we get? We get another treasure chart. Alright. These things are like everywhere. I believe that makes our 15th one, which means we're pretty decent in terms of the game and how far we are. So now let's crawl through this, and we're gonna go through this tiny little maze thing that will... Why did I pull the map? There we go. You can also go into first-person view like this, but it's always weird when you do this, and I don't know why, but if it wasn't for the music, I feel like that I'm in like Silent Hill or something, just from the textures. Lately, I've been playing a lot of Silent Hill. I actually recently played Silent Hill 3 again. Do you know what? I might do a Let's Play on Silent Hill if I'm really feeling ballsy enough for it. It's a fun game. Whoa, what was that sound? Clink, clink. So anyways, now we're going to drop down, but you really want to be careful. You don't want to make a lot of noise. Whoa, I'm on the ledge. I'm on the ledge. of this story. I don't know. And now I'm off the ledge. I can't. Alright, so as you can see, Lenzo is there and Lenzo had a sex change. Lenzo is talking with someone over there, so we need to see who it is. We need to get both of them in the frame talking to each other. We're going to need their full bodies in the frame. Nothing can be obstructing. So this is kind of hard because you don't want to be spot. If you come too close, it will spot you and you will have to do this all over again. Can I be like pro and do it through the staircase? Let's see. Who is he talking to? I don't think this works, but I'll try one picture of it. Because you're probably going to need both of their faces. So it would only make sense that we get both of their faces. And of course, no, the pole's blocking. Yeah. Let's see, maybe right here. Would that count? I'll take another one just in case. Because that looks good. But if we can get both of their faces, that's even better. But I think what the game wants you to do is go over here and do it. This is how I did it last time. Nope. There is stuff on the table just so that way it can obstruct your view. I'm pretty sure that's the sole purpose of those bottles being there. But it looks like we have a picture of Lenzo and Manenko. How the hell do you pronounce her name? Who cares? That looks good, because Lenzo's pretty easily recognizable. I mean, who else could it be? We might need to erase them. I think I might erase this one, because, you know, it doesn't really look all that good. But anyways, let's try to get another one. Right here. Let's maybe not have the desk obstruct. Alright. We need their full bodies in the frame. That looks pretty good. Let's try that one. Ah! I meant to... There we go. Now let's go up to them. See, that's how close you just need to get for this to happen. Let me think. Ah, yes. I first started searching for printographs that recorded true beauty, about 10 years ago. How interesting! Oh, we've been busted. Huh? Who's there? What are you doing here? Were you trying to give me a heart attack? You're the one who taught us how to be a master stalker. I mean, come on. Boy, I'll have you know that I've only come here to have him take pictographs of my exceptionally beautiful skin. I've been a huge fan of pictographs for a long time now. So don't go taking this the wrong way. Oh, we won't. They're having sex in there! Someone go look!